Welcome to the DKHiz, as you know what we talking about. Welcome to the DKHiz, that's what we gonna run our mouth. Hey y'all, just a little disclaimer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I don't know none of these people. I'm just giving my thoughts, my opinions, predictions on what I think I see and know and hear. And I want you to do the same down in the comment section. So don't take everything too seriously, but only with a grain of salt, because we be chefing it up in this kitchen. And welcome, glad to have you. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you've been here a couple of times, we'd love to have you in the fam bam. So many of us know who Blac Chyna is. She's the one who dated one of the Kardashian and has a daughter who is officially really a Kardashian. And I think she has really turned herself into a black Kardashian. And that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? The black Kardashians have, dated outside the race, and she has dated outside the race to date a Kardashian. And that's amazing. That's crazy. And there's a lot of backstory that went on in her relationships, but she generally said it was no foul play. It was out of love and appreciation. Henceforth, she has a daughter named Dream. She goes on Jason Lee's podcast, and she looked phenomenal. And she's even talking about what she has, the fact that she had to get her um, products removed from her breast and her butt, and she's doing a natural body thing, and I'm loving that because she's beautiful already. I mean, even when she first came out, I never saw any flaws, but that's kind of how it is. Sometimes people want to enhance this, enhance that, and then really get away from their true authentic self, their beauty. But I'm just glad she's embracing who she is, her realness as a beautiful woman, a beautiful mother. And it's good to see her evolution. And I feel like she's turning into the idea of a black Kardashian. I never thought, oh, I would look up to Blac Chyna, or Blac Chyna was a person to look up to, but she obviously is. Like, I did admire her worth ethic, but her worth ethic has gotten even more stronger, even more tougher, to where she goes after what she wants, she gets it. She finally closed out her OnlyFans, and she had over 400 and something million. Like, the woman has guap. She has bank. She doesn't even put her mans on child support. And I definitely respect that. Like, if they weren't involved in their kids' life and they weren't seeing their kids at all, but I could kind of see, like, okay, maybe. But if luckily she has fathers that are very active in her children's life. And I don't really believe in child support like that unless you have a father who's absent. However, I do know some people do need it, and it's beneficial to those parents who do actually need that support. Blac Chyna makes enough money that she doesn't have to depend on child support, and I respect her because she's very straightforward with that. That she doesn't put her men on child support or exes. And that shows a lot of growth and maturity for her, because a lot of women, I feel, are spiteful because the relationship did not work with their previous person, and they want to put their person on child support for that reason. I love her growth, her evolution. The way she talks is so intelligent now. Like, she can write a book, she can do a docu series. Like, I really want to tap into her life because she is a good example of what it means to be a black woman, a black boss, a black businesswoman. And I'm definitely here for it. I'm definitely proud of her, of who she is and where she's becoming and where she has come from. Because if you don't know, she did suffer abuse, I believe, at a young age, and allegedly, and she was even stripping at a young age, so allegedly. So at the end of the day, this woman has been through a lot, and I find it's the people that go through a lot, that's the people that have so much purpose in life. And as we can see with Blac Chyna, you may not think, oh, she has something she could share, but I feel like she has a lot that she could share with this world, from formally. So the main thing is her resilience. She's very, very, very resilient. I mean, she's kept going despite everything that's been handed to her, and to be honest, that's all that you really can do, and I commend her on that. I look up to her for that, and I also is seeking guidance for her because she's doing it better than anybody that I know right now, especially as a woman, as a single mother, as a woman who doesn't say, "Oh, I'm get 50,000 for my baby daddy, 20,000 for my baby daddy. She very much could have done both of those things. She kind of reminds me a lot of myself. Like, I don't feel like I would ever put my child's father on child support unless he just was missing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she's showing what a mother is. Yeah, I got a baby, but I didn't need that baby to raise that man to raise my baby. Like, I'm gonna raise my baby. I'm gonna take care of my child, regardless of what he wanna do. If he wanna give me some money, I'll take it. Like, I ain't gonna turn down no money at all. But I mean, hopefully she won't either. But at the same time, she doesn't need it. You know, she just closed down a $400 million account with OnlyFans. The woman is a boss. She's making moves, and I'm definitely here for it in every way, every sense of the word. I want to learn more today. So no, I'm not trying to say that she is a Kardashian just because she dated a Kardashian, went with a Kardashian. If you don't know, Kardashians are some of the most richest white people, white women, even though they're Armenian women, I believe, in the world. You know, they have the same complexion of Caucasian, so I classify them as Caucasian. But as you know, they have definitely dated people that were not Armenian. But I just feel like she has built her empire single handedly, despite the toxicity around her, despite everything that she's gone through. She's made it happen. And I think that that says a lot in general because a lot of times a black woman feels like she has to have a black man or support system in her life to be able to get through life, get through things, to make things happen when you actually can do it on your own. She's obviously a powerful miracle worker, manifester, and despite everything that she's been through, despite things in her life, she has let it be known that she's going to get through them. She's the overcomer. She's going to triumph over any and everything that's not meant for her or meant to put her down. She's been through legal situations. She's had salt thrown on her name. Men leave her, you know, and she's left men too. But she's been strong, resilient through all of that. And I think that's amazing. And not a lot of women can say that, especially black women. And she's a typical black woman. Like, she has that story, she has that legacy that lets you know that she's been through a lot and that she's resilient. Like, it's not no, if you want to think of a story of a black woman, I feel like she epitomes that. I'm talking about from coming from the gutter to living in a hood to having that toxic family, um, just everything. But she doesn't let that slow her down, get her down. She is resilient. She fights through it, and she is phenomenal. She's done a phenomenal job, an amazing job, and I feel like her kids are well behaved, well mannered. They're well loved, and that's a lot of things we don't talk about as far as motherhood. It's easy to say you're a mother, but can you say that your kids are love supported? They know how to cook. I think she even cooked with her kids. Like, do they know how to survive in this world? Are they taken care of? Do they know the love of both of their parents? Is there not toxicity between both parents and that they can see both parents at any time? You know, because generally that's what you have in a lot of black relationship, toxic family life, toxic relationships, toxic parenting, but she doesn't bring any of that to the table. Not saying that she's been perfect, because she definitely has had her ups and downs, but she's been resilient. And for that, she deserves 10 million hand claps. Proud of you, Blac Chyna girl. You are definitely my motivation right now. I'm definitely looking up to you. I'm loving the change. You know, she got on the Jason Lee show. She looked classy. She looked elegant. She looked like a boss. And she looked like a woman who was resilient, and she's has love in her life. She's been in a relationship, I think she said now 3 years. I really didn't follow that relationship, but I do remember she's popped out with her man a couple times. I'm excited for her. Anytime you can find a person that you love, loves you, or you can be with, and y'all can share a beautiful life and existence together, I feel like that's good. And she's serving an example in that you can be a boss and still be in love or have a special person beside your side as well. I'm not saying where the relationship is going because, like I said, I haven't been following it. But right now, it looks like it's going on the right track, and it's really whatever they want it to be, and whatever they decide it to be. So I'm happy for both of them. I'm happy that they're pushing through it, getting through whatever they're going through, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for Blac Chyna. Because right now, Blac Chyna is like my spirit animal. Like she's that person that I look up for it to right now. And I know that's crazy because, like I said, in a million years, that just would have been the last thing I thought that I would have ever said, ever thought, ever felt like Blac Chyna was my person, the person that I'm looking forward to. It's just something that I would have never thought I said. And that was probably a year ago, 2 years ago. But she has, or 3 years ago, she's definitely developed into this woman that I'm so proud to say she's a black boss. She's a black woman. And if you don't know, she even a natural beauty. Like she doesn't need makeup. She looks beauty without makeup. And that's what I want our black women to see. Like men are still gonna want you regardless of if you got a full beat of makeup on or not. So you can be a boss under any circumstance. You don't need to be glamorized all the time. She also has natural hair, meaning hair to her buttocks, her back, and it's hers. She does wear wigs and weaves, but she doesn't have to. And that's another thing I've said to our natural women, our black women. Be an example that you can wear your natural hair too. And still be a boss. Yeah, you can doll up, wear weave and other people's hair whenever you feel like synthetic hair, whenever you feel like a real hair, whenever you feel like it. But just let people know from time to time that look, I can be a boss and look amazing with what was growing out of my head was naturally mine. And I can respect her for even having that ability too, because some people can't say they have hair that grows, but a lot of black women are growing their hair now, but the world will never know that. They're still under this illusion that black hair doesn't grow. Black people have short hair that never grows, when that's definitely not the case. There's so many people with hair to their back, hair to their brows, hair to their butts, and they're black women, strong black women. Okay, so I would encourage black women to start wearing their natural beauty at least from time to time. We love to see it. And black hair is amazing. I just did a video on black hair and wearing it. Y'all should go check it out. It definitely defines who we are and our strength. But y'all definitely let me know how y'all feel about Chyna and her evolution over time in the comment section down below. And if you done made it this far and you want to hear more, definitely subscribe to this page, because I definitely want to talk to you some more, because that's what we do here over this channel. We get your honest opinions in the comment section for now, and we also go back and forth, and you get to have an open dialogue and give your opinion on topics and things and events that you feel passionate about. And for right now, this is an event that I feel passionate about, because even though, like I said, we seen Blac Chyna spaz, I've spazzed. It's just sometimes as a woman, we have emotions. And despite them being emotional, despite having a whole set of kids to take care of, and despite the stigma of people saying you're this or you're that, and you have this background, and maintaining it, and say you can stop OnlyFans if you've only done it for 3 to 4 years and you have 400 million. That's crazy. Like, that's a boss move. And I don't care what nobody says about Blac Chyna. They really can't say nothing about Blac Chyna at this point. And it's very much giving. If you thought you could say something, you can't. Because at the end of the day, she has more money in her bank account than a lot of people in this world, this planet alone combined. And shoot, if she's not up there with the Kardashians' bank account, she's very, very, very close, and if not topping it. And I want to commend her for that example for black people. And even though it's not Black History Month, Blac Chyna definitely deserves to be credited as a very influential black person in this world, in society. And I'm very excited to say that she's a part of our black culture, our black heritage, and she has a very influential mother as well, who's also very influential, and also, despite the differences and stuff like that, has contributed a lot, I'm sure, to Blac Chyna's strength, because even my mom, even though we had our ups and downs, she was very strong growing up, and I attributed a lot of my strength to her, seeing her do it as well. So I commend both of those women, and especially Blac Chyna, because she's an example to all women, especially now, a woman who's from the hood, from the gutter, from a time where people would say that she has nothing, she can't be nothing because she's black. She can't be nothing. She can't be an example of a woman because she showed her body, or she can't be an example of a woman because she's sexualized or whatever. But she's also a rapper, a singer. I've heard several songs from her that I can say, oh, I really do like her sound, and she sounds amazing. I would love to see her in a movie. I don't know if she's actually been in a movie yet. I would love to actually see her in a movie, and maybe one day I will. And I'm sure if she hasn't been in one, maybe somebody will eventually invite her. Because for some reason, I feel like I may have seen her in a movie, but I'm not sure. That's just how crazy it is and how life can be sometimes. But hopefully, one day I will see her in a movie because I would love to see it. I would be ecstatic to see it. Okay. So y'all definitely go give Blac Chyna her props. Go check out her music because it's fire. Go check out her style because it's fire. Go check out her IG because she's setting the example for black women, black people, black mothers, black power, black bosses all over. And I just want to shout Blac Chyna out because she may not hear it, but she's going to hear it
Well,
from
as
me
always, thank
today.
you for stopping by the His House for your alleged tea, entertainment, and gossip and predictions. And we will definitely have more. So definitely come back and see us. And if you want to be notified, hit that bell and also subscribe, especially if you've been here before. Come back again and again. But subscribe and join the fam bam. We'd love to have you. And if you liked anything that was said on today or even made you laugh, joke, think, ponder, make sure you hit that thumbs up or that like button, especially if you agree or disagree. And comment down below.